Welcome back to another wonderful episode of DadDimes. I'm, of course, as always, I'm DJ. That's Justin. We're on episode 14 today.
1-4.
Yep, 1-4. How you doing today, man?
Well, this is 3.5 months of drinking.
Pretty good, huh?
We've been through some things.
Yeah.
Some stuff.
And in years past, as a matter of fact, as far back as I've known you, you usually take January through what seems like forever off of drinking. Yeah. So glad you're not a quitter this year.
Well, usually it's because you have 100 days here, 100 days there, but it would really interfere with what we're doing here.
Yeah, Mama didn't raise no quitter.
Well, I would hate to let so many people down by taking 100 days off of drink, because then we wouldn't have the opportunity to do these reviews. We wouldn't be able to really provide a community service.
That's true.
Of banter, whiskey review, jokes, drinking, happiness.
Introducing our new table. This beautiful, elegant thing.
We have a new table, yeah.
Built with love, by the way.
It was cultivated in nothing but happiness. So I always balance this out. This is a podcast. We have a lot of listeners on all the platforms, the Spotify's, the iHearts, Apple, Amazon, so they can hear what we're talking about. There will be a photo pushed out on all of our socials about this, and I think there's a video about how we've got to the finish on this. It is a whiskey barrel with a topper of a wire spindle.
Yeah, something
side.
Like that.
Yeah, with a little routing, a little bit of firework, and it came out super, super nice. So
really cool.
Yeah,
it's got wheels now.
It has wheels. We're not scratching the floor in the studio. It has little holders for all of our glasses. Like I said, we're going to be posting those on all the socials so everyone can see it. It's also going to be on the YouTube for all of our videos, and then from now on, moving forward, you'll see it in the Dime of the Week videos and really everything until we figure something else out.
And if you'd like to purchase one of these tables, we got it for a good deal. Free, yeah. Got the barrel from our buddies down at Cherrywood.
Yeah, Cherrywood.
Got the spool from Paul.
And the carpenter himself and then he came out.
Not Jesus, Paul.
The other carpenter. He's working on it.
Yeah.
Not really the religious stuff, but he's working on the carpentry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he finds Jesus. I have no idea. All I know is this came out super cool. We're excited to have it as a new centerpiece here in the studio. And this is part of our Dad Diamond life.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Worked smooth. The old sanding.
Oh, yeah.
So
smooth. So we're going to get into a super cool bottle, I think. I really love this brand.
Yeah.
I've loved this
really
brand
good.
from one of the beginning. Initially, it was cheap. It was a $20 bottle, not the one that we're reviewing tonight, because this is the Double Oaked, Double Aged. But the initial brand was about $20 a bottle when it first came out. Yep. Became popular, and now they can sell for as much as they want.
And then you used to be, at Costco, you go get the original one that's pretty big size. We're fairly inexpensive still.
Yeah. We are, of course, talking about Woodford Reserve.
The Double Oaked version.
For tonight, Tonight we're talking about the Double Barrel Double Oaked. It's
that 2023 Double Gold medal winner.
Man, we're just giving out medals for everything these days.
I mean, I didn't give it. It was something in San Francisco.
Okay.
So,
I guess we'll be the judges of that. I mean, I would.
We'll see if we give it the Double D award.
The Double D,
which we forgot to give on previous ones.
We didn't give it on the Jack 12
or the Blue Note.
Yeah.
So both of them, I think, deserve the Double D award.
Well, they were both pretty amazing. So let's get it. Yeah, let's just talk about it a little bit and let's get into it.
Well, this one right here is 45.2% alcohol by volume, which makes this bad boy 90.4 proof. It's aged in some oak barrels, and then it's aged some more in some other oak barrels. So that's what makes it pretty cool. Should have a dark fruit, sharp honey, caramel, and marzipan smell to it.
I have yet to smell marzipan.
Well, I did some research.
Okay.
And you know the little Mexican candies that are like powder?
Okay, yeah.
So it's basically called like in America, an almond sugar candy.
Okay.
Because it's just almond sugar and honey that's mixed into it.
That's what marzipan should smell like.
Almond sugar and honey, yeah.
Almond sugar, honey. Coming in at 90.4, which is, it should be really good. I think really anything over, I mean, this is close. Anything over 90 is really where you get a lot of flavors. Anything over 100, it starts to get a little spicy. 110, it's a little hot. And then from there, it becomes a shorter night.
170 is good night.
Good night, nurse. Well, let's pop it and pour it and see where we're at.
Get it.
Yeah, let's see if we can do this. Is it gonna be a good one?
It wasn't a good one.
Wasn't as good. So the cork pop is gonna be a 1 out of 5. The pour was on point.
It's a good solid 4 out of 5 on the pour, huh?
Yeah. 4.2 on the pour. 45.2% alcohol, 90.4 proof, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, finished in a second barrel. Because why not? So Woodford is on the bourbon trail.
Yeah.
Which is one of our goals this summer.
Yeah.
Maybe next summer. Depends on where we're getting on that monetization.
Lotto numbers play a factor.
Lotto numbers. We're going global.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the Bourbon, the DadDimes, the Double D Airlines.
Choo choo.
Chug.
I'd like to take a train everywhere.
That's.
Train to Europe. Come on.
I mean, if you've ever seen the Snowpiercer, they built a track that goes global.
I know. I've seen the movie once. Didn't watch the series.
Series was pretty good, and then it got a little weird.
Yeah.
What do you smell? Ooh. That actually.
To me, it kind of, you get that asthma troubles.
Yeah.
Asthma troubles. Fruity smell, I think.
There are some fruits.
I'm not good picking up the actual flavor, so we'll let you go into that.
Well, so I've tried Jack Daniel's honey. Again, you drink it straight. I just don't like a lot of the flavored stuff because it's super sweet. Yeah. This has similar notes. It smells like honey. So I smell the fruits. You can actually really get in that.
Yeah, I definitely could smell some fruitiness.
Hello. How are you? Hello again. Hello. Taste.
You could really taste the oak in this one. Like it was double oaked.
Yeah. That's a little overpowering. I mean, we should expect that. Oh, hang on a second. So the initial is have you licked the inside of this barrel?
Yeah.
But if you give it a second, wow. I like the multifaceted taste. So it goes from a little bit of a punch. All right, this is very double oaked. It's like getting out of a campfire. You know that you're gonna smell that smoke for a bit. But once you start putting things on there, like hot dogs, marshmallows, you're starting to get the food going on the campfire. Start bringing in those smells. It really changes that experience. And that's what you're getting here. You're changing this experience. The initial taste is, man, that is oaky.
With this one, I'm also getting, like, after after the initial drink.
Yeah.
Getting like the next few sips, you get a lot of. It's got a butterscotch flavor kind of too.
Werther's Original.
Yeah.
It opens up. I can taste a little, and tell me if you're getting into an orchard. I taste a little apple. It's on the back. It says that you should be tasting really dark caramel. I don't know, dark caramel versus light caramel. Caramel's caramel to me.
Same.
I don't have to segregate caramel. That's dumb.
No. They could be together now.
We could just have caramel. I taste apple, a little bit of fruit, a little bit of, you smelt the honey, maybe a little. But you have to get past that oak taste. That initial oak taste was, whoo.
The first sip you drink of this is you're like, oh, that's oaky. What should be expected from a double oak?
Yeah. I'm going to be licking a barrel today.
But after that, my other sips have been, the first flavor that hits me is actually butterscotch.
Yeah.
And then from there, still getting acquainted with it.
Well, you have to get some significant acquaintance. We have the new table. We're excited about the new table. What else happened this week? We had...
I got some exciting news this week.
Well, before we get into that, what's your exciting news?
Before we get into my exciting news, what's my exciting news?
Yeah.
Well,
no, hang on. Before we get into that, I'd like to do a shout out to our sponsors. Okay, now we can go ahead with your news.
All right. Well, I went and took my master plumbing exam.
Yeah.
And 4.5 hours later,
4.5.
130 questions later,
130.
You are now looking at a master plumber. So, big accomplishment.
You have done something that Anakin Skywalker never could do.
Nope.
You got your master.
You underestimate my power.
And you weren't cocky about it at all.
I wasn't.
No, you studied hard. You went through the process, which he didn't.
I didn't study as hard as I probably should have.
Well, you studied and you put in the work, because it's not just taking a test. It's X amount of hours that you have to be practicing.
Yeah.
And you did that.
I did. Although the first 3 questions that popped up, I had no idea what the fuck they were asking. So I was like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have took the test. But after the first 3, it started coming back.
Well, it's like the first 3 sips here. Like,
yeah.
Should I really have popped this bottle and drank it tonight? And then afterwards, you're like, all right, we made the right choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice. Fine china.
Made in China. Well, that's all. I mean, so what can you do as a master?
Well, when you become a master plumber,
yeah.
You can pull permits. So basically, the only benefits of getting your master's license is really if you want to start your own business.
Okay.
Or just it's kind of the culmination of your plumbing career, I guess.
Yeah.
All that hard work made me feel good about myself.
Yeah.
I mean, opportunity to advance into higher positions within companies, and for me, I did it because I just wanted to get my master plumbing license, and
you wanted the achievement.
I wanted the achievement,
and now you have it.
I do.
Oh man, couldn't be prouder.
Yep. Because I tell you what, we start to blow up. Fuck plumbing, I'm out.
Hey man, I'm a master plumber that is a professional podcast aficionado.
Yeah, I'll write out my plumbing license to other guys.
Now you can do that, right? You can't rent out the license, but people can work under your license.
Correct.
Wow, that's a lot of with every with great power comes great responsibility.
It's true.
Don't be that guy to let me work under your license.
Well, you've helped me do all kinds of jobs, like plumb your basement.
Yeah.
I That's pretty much it.
Well, that's not true. We plumbed a cold plunge.
Cold plunge, yeah. Forgot about the cold plunge.
Yeah, you let me completely mess that up, and then you came in and you rescued, which I appreciate. And let's see, I've done some. I've handed you tools before.
Yep.
I mean, we're there. We're basically
5 3/4 inches, Justin. You cut the pipe for me.
Wrong. I cut it wrong. It's okay though.
Any good potty trainer.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You got to really get after it. I wonder, would that be a disclosure issue that you're... Got an email today. Just that. That'd be kind of fun.
Is our podcast a disclosure email issue?
We haven't monetized.
That's
and
true.
It doesn't affect anyone or the financial well-being of the surrounding neighborhood. So, no.
Well, I don't know. We make a lot of decisions drinking.
As should everyone. As do most. So we're going back to the bourbon. We're getting some taste out of here. We're getting some fruits. We're getting some apples. I really haven't had a lot of hazelnuts in my mouth, so I'm not tasting that.
I didn't get a hazelnut from there.
I guess hazelnut is in Nutella, right? That's a base taste there. All right, so I'm not getting that. Vanillas, I mean, that's like a staple of most bourbons, right? It should be in long enough for you to at least be able to pull out vanillas. It's there. It's not overwhelming by any means. The oak is the predominant flavor in this. Yeah. It tells you on the label itself, right? It's a double oaked whiskey, so you should expect that.
The color is beautiful.
Oh my god,
dark amber,
so beautiful. Which is very unique. I mean, so it's double barreled. So they pulled it out of one after it was done, put it in another, and said, we're not done. Round number dos, like Daddy Dose.
Daddy Dose.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that's why it's as dark as it is. I also found that some distilleries are actually notching their staves before they're creating their barrel. So inside the barrel itself, you're going to see staves that either have like a horizontal cut, a vertical cut, a sideways cut, so you can create as much or maximize as much surface area as possible to mimic that color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
that's pretty cool.
I thought that was unique.
Yeah.
Super
unique. Unique New York. Unique New York.
Yeah. So we're doing good there. I like it. I'm going to finish this. We're going to get it on the rock.
On the rock. Solid.
Yeah. I mean, there's two of them, so technically it's still the rock. So DadDimes on the rock still works by our name that we have.
Right here.
Yeah. But we need to get some more. Oh, no, we're actually doing great on time for most. That was an homage, by the way.
Oh,
they look
so
nice, don't
pretty.
they? Yeah. So we have these new spherical, clerical ice balls. They melt slower, so you have a more unique experience.
Yeah.
Because what you find when you water down whiskey is it does change the profile. If you're able to slow it down enough throughout the whiskey tasting journey, you should have numerous flavors as things are melting and things are diluting. And it just looks beautiful. Mainly because you can see right through it.
Yeah.
It's all about impurities. No impurities in here. We have no half-bloods.
Got the mud blood.
I'm glad you were picking up on what I was putting down.
I was.
So we had Colorado has been changing a lot lately. But one of the things I do not remember growing up are snow squalls. Squalls? I remember like a fast-paced snowstorm. It would come and go. They wouldn't call that. I wouldn't get an alert on Amazon, which I thought was a little weird this week. The National Weather Advisory said, "Hey, we're gonna have a lot of snow, and then it's gonna be gone." But it happened this week.
It did. Fuck the drive up. My grandpa used to always tell me, "You my boy, Colorado's weather is like a woman. Can't make her fucking mind up.
Well, I mean,
it holds true.
I think that now actually goes beyond just a gender fying thing. I think most people in general can't make their mind up like the weather.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you want for dinner? I don't know. I'm just hungry. Okay. So what are you gonna have for dinner? I don't know. But I'm hungry.
I just say whatever you want. What do you want to eat?
Well, yeah,
because I'm fat, Justin.
After
I don't
that
give
38 seconds,
what's going on? If there's food, I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, it depends.
No, not for me. That's why you're thin and I'm big.
There are some things I'm just. No, I've tried a lot, and it's tried me too.
Yes, it has.
Yes. So snowstorm came in. I was out on 470, went over to 225-ish, got on Pena at some point.
470 to
Pena, maybe? Yeah.
To I-70 to 225.
Something like that. Snowstorm hit, and, what are you supposed to do when it snows?
Slow down.
I mean, this is actually a really good thing for all of our listeners out there, because if you're not from Colorado, you're living in Colorado right now, if it does snow, that's an indicator. It's like a yellow light, what you're supposed to do, not what you really do.
Yeah. Most people
speed up. Like, oh, it's snow. Maybe I could beat it. You can't beat it, man.
No.
You're going to wreck, and then you're going to cause me to be late, and you're going to cause you to be late, and it's just going to piss all of us off. So, slow down. Take your time. You're in no rush. No one cares about where you're going to go anyway. I mean, the boss is going to ask, why are you late? You just point outside.
True.
That's why.
Fucking snow, man.
And they got to figure it out. But God, man, that caused so much havoc. It shut down the airport for a couple hours. It shut down several highways, pileups. People were wrecking everywhere. It would have been a good time to own a body shop.
Yeah.
God, it was just insane.
Yeah, I didn't see any wrecks.
Slow in the snow, man.
My niece seen a car flip in front of her on the way to drop the baby off at my house. Which reminds me, she got me these cool Star Wars ice globes.
Okay.
So thank you, Kimberly, for getting me those. She knows me.
Yeah.
I'm a Star Wars nerd.
You
Love
are.
'em. She said I had to have them, which when I got them, I was like, I did have to have them. These are great.
Now you have them. Mm-hmm. Well, we will bring those in next week.
Yep.
Get some frozen up, put them in there as a, let's see, January, March. I mean, we're still a few months out for May, but
Yeah.
May the 4th, Revenge of the Sith. All right.
It's always May the 4th in my heart.
I mean, as it should be. As it should be. You know, the downside about it snowing like that in the plumbing field,
You still got to work?
and it wasn't cold enough, long enough to break anything.
No.
I mean, if it burst like 19 different pipes in every single house, you're like, oh, God, I mean, it sucks that it snowed.
Yeah.
Here's your bill.
That would have been a good day.
Yeah, but no, nothing like that.
Nope.
And historically, it snows throughout the entire month of March.
I think March is our snowiest. February,
Yeah.
March.
People often forget. They're like, oh, my God, I can't wait till winter's over. And you're like, dude, we haven't even started yet.
Winter's here.
Winter's coming.
I don't really get any. So with the ice on here,
Yeah.
diluting it a little bit.
Dilution is
I think it actually took away from the butterscotch taste that I was tasting. And it's just much more oaky.
amplifying the oak.
Yep.
Yeah. So on the rocks, we're bringing down the proof. We're sacrificing some flavor of the caramel, the apple, the honey, and we're exacerbating. That's a good word. The
Good word.
oakiness. You have to really like oak.
If you're into really oaky, this is really good.
If you're into licking the inside of a barrel, which I'm not saying I wouldn't do for sponsorship.
It looks like it might taste good.
It looks good. It's like rocks when it rains. You're like, oh, it smells so good. Maybe I should lick it. Don't lick it.
It still tastes good.
Chewy.
Yeah. You want to avoid chewing it. Your dental bill goes up slightly. So
I know a good dentist. They'll take care of you. I mean, all he's going to do is pull them out, put in new ones, and bill you, but he's good at it.
just like with anybody nowadays, man.
There's no warranty.
Yeah. Let's just replace it because it's easier.
I mean, that is easier.
And as a master plumber, okay, you can repair a lot of shit.
So
unless I'm at your house, then we need to replace it.
That's what I was going to get at. So I teach, right? So I'm a professor. I teach various programs, intelligence, criminal justice, things that I worked through, got a little bit of knowledge. Now I'm able to profess. And they often ask me, Professor, what is the best degree to get if you're going to be a police officer? And my response is anything in engineering. Anything in engineering. Because when you find out that you absolutely hate the job of policing, or you get medically retired, you can have an engineering degree to fall back on, go work for NASA, enjoy the rest of your life. Then they ask me that in my professional capacity. They walk up and say, Professor, is this the best degree to get to be a police officer? And I'm like, well, you're in the program and I'm getting paid. Absolutely. This is the one you need.
The one right here.
No, there's a lot of value in all of them by all means. And, I think an educated professional in any field adds a lot more value to it. But,
I'll be honest.
Don't replace it if you could fix it.
As a technician that goes to different people's houses,
yeah,
I absolutely hate going to engineers' houses. Because he could be an engineer in something else and he thinks he knows more than you about the field you are working in.
Okay.
It's like, well, if you knew so much, why the fuck did you call me? And then you tell him what you need to do, give him the price. That's the price? Are you kidding me? Blah, 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 blah. Once again, if you know how to do it, why am I here?
Yeah.
Don't waste my time, man.
Yeah.
Don't waste my time.
If you knew how to build a retaining wall,
you could install a water heater, apparently.
You should have installed the retaining wall and not hired me to come out and do it and then measure every foot.
And then correct your mistakes on there because you have it on paper and we're in real life. Fucking engineers.
But, I mean, I do love them because, my house is still standing. I mean, a little to the left.
It's 3 years. 3 years old.
Well, yeah, it's almost time to get a new one.
Almost.
Why replace it or why fix it when you just replace it?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, we might get the carrier jets, so our goal for our listeners that don't know is winning the Powerball.
If you won the lottery, where would you live? And what have we come up with?
We came up, because with carrier ships, they just sink them at some point. So we're going to buy 2 right before they get sunk, and then we're going to have matching carrier ships.
Yeah.
That's going to have different levels of different fun, and it'll be great.
So instead of wasting taxpayer dollars by sinking aircraft carriers, we're going to help pay off some of the deficit by buying them and making them residents.
Do you think the money we buy them with will go to Ukraine?
It'll probably be on our carrier that we will have to deliver as part of the contract.
We never made it.
Hey guys, since you're out that way anyway. I mean, we do it ourselves, but it's, basically the same thing if we have you do it.
Basically. So once we win the Powerball, that's what we're getting.
I'm pretty sure the front 9 will be on yours. The back 9 will be on mine. And to get from 9 to 10, you're going to have to go over.
Hit over the gap.
Make it the gap.
Yeah. So, America, if you're listening and you want to donate 2 carriers to DadDimes.
If you have 2 of them that you're retiring, it's a good tax write-off.
Yeah.
The Church of Dad. I'm a chaplain.
You are.
I mean, if we needed to make that happen, to inherit 2 carriers, I'm sure we could fill out the paperwork.
I think we should.
Yeah. So you're done on the rocks. You are...
I went back just to taste the flavor.
And what are your thoughts?
On the rocks, you just get oak.
So it is not. It's not where it needs to be.
Yeah.
If you're diluting this,
I like it much better, just neat.
Mm.
Because at least you get some of that flavor on the front side.
Yeah.
It's really oaky, which you would expect from the name, but I didn't expect complete removal of all flavors except for oak from the ice.
Yeah. And I mean, this actually had really good reviews.
It's good. I like it.
So, you know, we do the neat, we do on the rocks. Woodford is one of my favorite, the standard Woodford to put in old fashions.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about old fashioned with the double oak?
I think it'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. An oaky old fashioned.
An okie dokie.
An okie dokie. Yeah. Now, I think it'd be pretty good in old fashioned.
I think we're gonna have to make that happen.
I would even say, hey, let's see what Coke does to it. Mix it with some Coke.
Ooh.
I'm one of those guys. I do like the oaky flavor.
Yeah.
I'm a black coffee, tobacco chewing, bitter flavor kind of guy.
American.
Yeah. So adding that oakiness to a Coke, I think would be pretty good.
Well, and there's a negative connotation to mixing spirits with soda. Usually, it's like, you water it down with Coke, like a blackjack and Coke. It's because it's a little harsh, it's a little sharp. You add the Coca-Cola, it balances out because of the acidity. Coke makes regular Jack Daniels taste better, in my opinion. Would you consider that devaluing this bottle if you mixed it with soda?
I'd have to try it first before I can tell you.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah. There's other bottles that we've tried where I think, hey, just drink the bottle, don't mix it with anything.
Yeah, it's not a mixer.
For something like this, depending on price point and all that I wouldn't buy this just to mix.
For it to be a mixer.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Especially because if I remember right, price range is somewhere $60 and $80, somewhere around there.
Yeah. A little bit cheaper. We got a good partnership.
Oh,
love.
Nice. I wouldn't spend that kind of money just to mix it.
No.
But
there's all kinds
hey,
of.
do you want to try to mix this? Why not? See what it tastes like.
Try it just to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll put that in an old fashioned. We'll see what the flavor profile looks like. We'll add it to some Coke, so maybe some Coke Zero, kill some of the calories.
Yeah.
Mexican Coke.
Oh, that'd be good.
The good sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It we could post those on our TikTok too. So people can stay caught up with it.
Yeah. Add to some comments on the TikTok, Facebook, X, YouTube, and what's the other one?
Instagram.
Insta. Because we're Instagramming.
Yep.
God, we got a lot of the socials going on.
Oh yeah.
You know, if there's a way to post to one of them to send it off to the other four, that's what I'm going to be looking for.
Okay, cool. If anybody knows how to do that, please message us at info@daddimes.com.
Yeah, that's the email. Or post it on any of the socials of, hey, you guys really should be doing this instead of that, and then it could save some time, energy, and effort. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Because right now I'm doing everything, and it's
you are putting in the work, dude. And I will tell you, it is basically a second, third job.
Yeah.
Or fourth, fifth job.
Yep.
I don't know.
Well, you do all the work, and I watch sometimes, so it's basically the same thing.
I mean, you go in and you like everything, so I
do.
can appreciate the thumbs up. And by the way, your mom has been after it, trying to chase that number one.
I know. I told her, I'm like, well, she's like, what the fuck did Trini pass me? And I was like, well, it's because she likes and reposts all of our stuff, and she's a good supporter. And my mom's like, oh, okay. And then my mom jumped on the bandwagon of doing all that, so that's cool. And then she also kept telling me, I need to talk to Justin. Because I said that I was.
I can't change it, by the way.
Well, no, not because of that. Because I was in the top. Because I said I was in her top 5 favorite children.
Okay.
Which still holds true. She said she wanted to clarify that and let you know that her dog and her cat are actually 1 and 2, and then my brother, sister, and me are on the bottom part of that.
I thought it was going to be something loving, like you're now in the top 6.
Well, this is
because I was going to be a part of the.
I'm sure you are. Honestly, you might be ahead of me, actually. So, I didn't include grandchildren because I wouldn't have made the top 10. So,
I think you're just number 1 in my heart.
Thank you.
Hey,
feels good to be 1 in your heart.
You're simply the best. You're better than all the rest.
Fuck you, San Diego.
And that's how we got canceled.
Actually, I got a lot of stuff I could say that get us canceled. If you'd like.
Not tonight, but I would like to do a special shout out to our Chicago fan base.
Oh, yeah.
We keep expanding. We're on state number 9, country number 6, I want to say. We're in 6 countries, 9 states, and in those other countries, several other locations. I mean, I couldn't tell you.
Nice.
Yeah. Canada, Colombia.
Slowly taking over the world.
I mean, what are you going to do every night? Take over the world.
You idiot.
Nice. Yeah. I'm glad we can actually, get all those old schools. We need a dime of the week for episode 14.
I mean, I feel like they got to come naturally. So we just got to keep talking until something comes out.
Well, I mean, I was going to throw this out there. I mean, we had 2 episodes ago. It was, just love one another because we have so much hatred in this world.
Love, peace, chicken grease.
Last week, when we did the old Jack Daniel's 12-year, it was, was it Thrive and Survive or, work hard? It was the old Jer Bear, work hard for the things the things ahead of you.
Yeah, I don't remember, to be honest.
It was something like that. You've achieved major things in your world.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have. So, I think one of the DadDimes of the week is not only does hard work pay off, but even harder work pays in.
It's true. I like it.
I mean, it just feels right. DadDime of the week.
Yeah.
You can't stop grinding, man. You gotta,
Shout out to Mac on Grindr.
to Mac.
My buddy Max has been on Grindr for 3 weeks now, and he's got 4,074 hits now.
I'm proud of him.
I think he's been steadily seeing Tyreek.
Okay.
I think
I'm glad to hear that. He was looking looking for some love. It was like another shot at love, but really he's made it. So congratulations.
Shout out to Puerto Rico because Mac's Puerto Rican too.
Oh, okay.
So shout out to Puerto Rico.
Good job, Mac. Mac attack.
Yeah.
But you got to grind in life to make it worthwhile. I think if you just kind of sit back and expect for things to come to you, you're going to be waiting.
Waiting a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things in my world have never been handed to me. Always had to work for them.
Yeah.
Which I would have liked rich parents. So I didn't have to work so hard.
I mean, cool. The Kardashians seem like, their world's...
Oh, and then I could have just had implants for pecs and calves and abs and whatever else. Didn't have to put in the work.
Yeah. You still can.
Not the way my bank account's set up, Justin.
It's going to be a do-it-yourself kind of project.
Yeah. It's the hard road.
Mm. Well, I'm not going to say that I hate it. I'm not going to say that it's going to be my number one. Woodford Double Oaked. I think it's... I like a smoked old fashioned. I actually like putting in the old smoke and then seeing the whole theatrics of pulling it off. Like, oh yeah, it smells really good. This would remove the need for that, I guess.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to smoke it.
I'm not gonna smoke it. I'm gonna try it on the old fashioned. The old new old. Yeah, it's gonna be an old fashioned. It's gonna be on the shelf because we have all of them up here, even the ones that we really shouldn't even have on the shelf. Which one was that? Widow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Widow Dream's the lowest.
I think so, for sure.
But it was.
Basil Hayden, the toast was next to him.
Yeah, I mean, so this has a lot more flavor
Yeah.
than toast. So this is going to get ranked higher than toast.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're going to go neat, 1 through 5.
Say it's 3.2. I'm an oaky guy. If you don't like oak, it's going to be not rated that high.
I like the secondary tastes after the initial oak kick to the face. So
Yeah.
I think initially I'm like, I'm going to taste it. I don't like it. It's horrible. And then it kind of finds its way throughout your taste buds. And then you're like, okay, actually that tastes really good. So it's going to be right down the middle. It's going to be a 3.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, I mean, that first initial drink is definitely a oak kick to the face. Then
You need to know what you're getting into.
Yeah, and the next drinks following up that, you get the fruity flavor. I got a butterscotch flavor.
Yeah.
You get the fruity flavors or whatever flavors that you pull out. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah. You put it on ice, you get some dilution for the solution, and I see it on your face,
yeah,
so that's going to change it.
I think it's going to drop it down to like a 2.6.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as Woodford, I do like Woodford, but this wouldn't.
Don't dilute it.
I wouldn't dilute it, and I wouldn't. If I go pick something, this isn't going to be my first Woodford choice.
Yeah, this is not a. I like sipping whiskeys. Neat, probably. I'll throw this out there. We're out on the back porch. We have a fire pit going. We're smoking cigars. This will be good and neat.
That'd be good with cigar.
This is a nice balance of that specific event that you're doing. Summer nights, stars are out. All right, we're gonna have a good time.
And it might rank higher, depending on what you're doing.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it on ice.
No,
because then you kill all the other flavors.
Yeah, maybe throw it in the freezer, cool it down.
Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah,
Didn't like it on ice. I didn't like that it took away so many of the. All of a sudden, you have overwhelming oak flavors. You're taking away the undernotes.
Yep,
I don't like that.
I agree. I'm with you. If you really like oak, this one's for you.
Yeah. If you're all about the oak taste, man, go out and buy this bottle, put it on your shelf, drink it with your buddies. We're still gonna do that. I mean, might as well, right? That's
Still drink it.
Yeah, DadDimes. We drink with our buddies. Is it gonna be the next one on the shopping list? I mean, because with Blue Note, so earlier this week we went out, and you're going up and down the aisles, and you're like, you know what? We need another bottle of Blue Note.
Yep.
Like that. That's a repeat buy because that is just a good taste. That's not what this is.
No.
This isn't like I'm going to seek it out because, man, has it been a while since I've had the double oak taste in my mouth.
Yeah. Maybe 4th of July and no, I'm probably not done yet.
No, it'll be hey man, do you still have that double oak? No?
We're roasting s'mores and smoking cigars. Maybe that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if I said, no, we ran out, it's not going to be we got to go get some more.
Like, all right.
What else you got?
Let's do something else.
Options.
Yeah.
Options.
And if I'm going to, I'm just going to get the regular Woodford. Much more flavor and.
Yeah, the flat Woodford is where it's. I mean, but again, if this is a specialized thing for a thing that they try to do to have that niche.
Yeah.
I mean, for that population, you got it.
It's good. Yeah.
For this population, it's
Not
available.
for us. Yeah.
So we'll see what next week brings. I'm sure it's going to be delicious.
I bet.
And if it's not, we'll have another round. And if that doesn't work,
it did get better the more I drank it.
Well,
as a lot of them do.
Yeah, the more you drink, the better it should be. And if that doesn't do it, oof.
Yeah, just throw it away.
You really shouldn't have it. So, final thoughts for episode 14.
Just thank you for spending the night spending the day with us, the commute with us. Mm-hmm. Thank you again for supporting us. And
do you want to do the invite? Do you want to do it on air? The on-air invite, so we don't have to figure out how to do it on socials because I'm not that smart?
We'll do both.
All right, let's do it. Go ahead.
Well, Trinity, right now you're a number one fan, and we would love to have you on our episode of DadDimes in the near future whenever your schedule works, where you could come up here and sit down, record with us. We'll get you a nice bottle of whiskey to review.
Not this one.
Not this one. We'll get you a good bottle to review, and we would love to have you on the show. So please, I'll have my assistant Danielle reach out to you, and she'll go ahead and get something scheduled.
Executive assistant,
accountant, manager, warden.
Well, I like that. So welcome, and we look forward to having you on the show. Any other final thoughts other than love one another? Don't be a complete butthole to other people because you never know.
No, actually, I wasn't going to say none of that. I was just going to say God bless you and God bless America.
Okay. I was going to do a shout out to, family, friends, and everyone in between, and have a good week. We made it to the middle. We're going to finish to the end, start it all over, but we're going to be doing it with our buddies.
Oh, yeah. Drinking.
So until next time, DadDimes.